Hello beauties, it's Brittany. I am on here to share with you my favorite skincare products of 2016. I've done skincare videos in the past, but it has been quite a while, so I will give you a little rundown on my concerns and then talk to you about the products and what I use them for. I have dry skin that is very sensitive and acne prone. So I do, break out in hives or little acne spots and things like that if a product irritates my skin, which it can be irritated very easily, so I have to be super careful. I also want to make sure that I'm protecting my skin from the harmful rays of the sun. The sun is lovely, but it can actually do a lot of harm sometimes if you have it in excess. So I use products that, are good for sensitive skin, good for dry skin, protective to the skin, and all of that jazz. I say this in most of my skincare videos, but my number one tip for good, clear, radiant skin is to drink lots and lots of water. I have this water bottle at home and a water bottle at work, and I'm just continuously working to make sure that I get enough water in my day, and that is one of the biggest skin tips that I can give you. Your skin will thank you if you hydrate from the inside out. So let me start from the beginning. When I wear makeup, I need to remove that makeup at the end of the night, and the product that I use for that is Trader Joe's 100% pure jojoba oil. This says a gentle oil useful for removing makeup, cleansing clogged pores, softening skin, and moisturizing. So the way that I use this is I take a little bit in the palm of my hand, rub my hands together, and then massage this into the skin. I will start first by massaging all of the areas where I have foundation, on my brows where I have my brow products, and then I will move on to my eye area. This removes everything. My foundation, my blush, concealer, brow products, eyeshadow, mascara. This is my favorite makeup remover of all time. And so once I've massaged that into the skin, I will then begin adding water. So I will lean over the sink and begin to massage further with adding water as I go. I use warm water at the beginning, and so I will do that until I feel like a little bit of the oil is removed. And then we'll go in with the cleanser. And the cleanser that I use is the Trader Joe's Nourish dermatologist formulated all-in-one facial cleanser. This is a cleanser, exfoliant, tearless, and antioxidant rich. Now, if you watched last year's favorites, I talked about the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash, which is amazing, but I've been finding ways in my life to save a little bit of money because everybody needs to save a little bit of money, right? I mean, I know I do. So I wanted to find a cheaper product that would still be really good for my sensitive skin and also keep my acne at bay. And this has been working really well. This is my second bottle of this. That's why it's completely full, because I have already used a full one. I love that it has a pump. It's super easy to use. It doesn't lather up as much as I would like, but if I use the next tool that I'm going to talk to you about, it does lather up really well. I'm not sure what in it is the exfoliating because it doesn't have any beads, but I'm sure it has some kind of chemical exfoliant. But I use this day and night, and I don't feel like it strips my skin. It does leave my skin feeling soft but cleansed at the same time. So I make sure that I do remove most, if not all, of the jojoba oil. Sometimes I do have some left on my lashes, which I feel is only good for my lashes because it hydrates them as well. But I do remove all of the jojoba oil with my cleanser. I find removing my makeup with an oil helps to hydrate my skin without over hydrating it. Like, it doesn't make it feel oily because I am removing it, but it does add that moisture into the skin since I am massaging it into my skin. It feels like it's good for my eyes and my lashes as well. And I like using something natural as opposed to adding more chemicals onto my skin. I do that enough with, every product that I'm going to show you, as well as like my makeup and all of that. So if I can find a natural alternative and it's oil based so it moisturizes my skin, I'm gonna stand by that product. So now I do have a Clarisonic, and this is new to me this year. I have the Fit, and it has two settings, so 1 and 2, and the second one is for like bringing down onto your neck and like exfoliating. Tend to do that one at night, and then one is a little bit shorter of a setting that would just focus on your face instead of bringing it down onto your neck and décolleté. The brush I have on here is the Radiance brush. I do also have the exfoliating one that I do use, maybe once or twice a week, if that. When I first started using this, I used it too often. Since I have dry skin, I need to use this less frequently than other people might need to, but I love this. I had used like a brush cleaner before that I had to kind of rotate myself, but there's something so unique about the movement of the bristle with the Clarisonic. I love it. I highly recommend it. I actually just talked one of my coworkers into purchasing it, and she's really enjoying it. It just really gets into your skin. It removes all of the gook and dirt and buildup and really cleanses your pores really well, and I highly recommend it if you have dry skin, but also if you have super oily skin. I feel like it really helps to even things out. It helps your skin not try to overcompensate. I really have been loving it since I started using it. At first, like I said, I was using it too often, so it was making my forehead kind of break out in dots, but once I kind of toned down and stopped using it so often, and my skin adjusted to using it, because your skin does go through kind of like a trial period where it needs to adjust to using a product like this, because it does bring everything to the surface. But once your skin adjusts, it does kind of tone down. It definitely does tone down, and I'm noticing, really great skin texture. Knock on wood, not too much acne. That's really been staying at bay with this routine, and I love it. I love it. So I remove my makeup, I cleanse my skin, and then I go in with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. This is maybe my 9th bottle of this stuff. I highly recommend it. I use it as a spray just throughout the day. I keep one at my desk, but I also tend to use this as a toner. I do have a recent favorite toner, but I don't want to put it in my 2016 favorites, because I haven't been using it all throughout 2016. So I did that. It did add that into my December favorites, so check that out if you want to see what that is. But all throughout the year I've been using this as my toner. It's super inexpensive. It keeps my redness toned down. I love rose water, and it has aloe in it, which is apparently really good for your skin, and that's something I've kind of just recently started to learn. So highly recommend this spray if you have dry skin. I get mine at Ulta, but I will have all of the products listed in the description bar below. Except for the Trader Joe's stuff, because you actually have to like physically go into the store for that. The eye cream that I have really, really loved and will definitely purchase is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I like the packaging. It has, a little squeeze tube. I just put it on my ring finger and then apply it gently underneath my eyes. I definitely feel like it wakes up the skin. It hydrates the skin. It's definitely less expensive than a lot of other eye creams out there. And I feel like this one is good for my age range. I don't need something with too much horsepower because I still am, very young. But I do want something that does hydrate specifically that under eye area, since if that area looks dry, the rest of your skin kind of looks dull. So I definitely have been loving eye creams this year, specifically this one from Clinique. Now my daytime moisturizer is the Trader Joe's Enrich Moisturizing Lotion with SPF 15. I've talked about this in so many empties videos and so often, but it's fantastic. And then my evening moisturizer is the Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Antioxidant Facial Moisturizer, suitable for all skin types. It's fragrance-free and paraben-free. This one is definitely more moisturizing, so I tend to use it at night, and it doesn't have an SPF. Sorry, so many of these things are from Trader Joe's, and if you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, I'm so sorry. A product I don't have in front of me, but one that I've loved all year long is the Trader Joe's Cup of Coffee Face Mask. I actually just finished it up. Haven't had a chance to go back to Lush to repurchase it just yet, but that is such an amazing face mask. It does so many great things for my skin, and I've given it to friends who really love it as well. It smells like coffee. It has actual coffee grounds in it, which is super good for your skin. It really makes it look radiant and energized, and then it also has exfoliant properties to it because it does have those coffee grounds. So it exfoliates, I feel like it moisturizes my skin, it keeps my acne at bay, and it just leaves my skin feeling really fresh and rejuvenated. I highly recommend it. As I said, I've been focusing on that under eye area this year, and these guys right here are really expensive, but definitely a luxury item. It is the Peter Thomas Roth Clinical SkinCare 24 Karat Gold Pure Luxury Lift and Firm Hydrogel Eye Patches. Oh my god, that is the longest name. So it like I said, it's super luxurious. 24 karat gold, whatever nonsense. It comes with this little guy right here that you scoop out the eye patches with. So they are like gold in color. They just go right underneath your eye area. They actually go quite low on your cheekbone as well, which I find is fantastic, because if that area looks hydrated and looks great, then the rest of your skin is hopefully going to look good as well. So definitely been focusing on that under eye area and making sure that my skin is plenty hydrated. So what I will do sometimes is I'll do a cup of coffee all over my skin, and I'll leave this area without it since I don't need to exfoliate that as much. And I'll put this, so I'll leave this and cup of coffee on my skin for like 15 minutes, and that's my kind of like spa routine. Now for spot treatment, this guy kind of came in at the end of the year and really stole the show. This is the Kiehl's Breakout Control Targeted Acne Spot Treatment with sulfur acid. It rapidly reduces the appearance of acne breakouts. Now when I was given this by Kiehl's, they told me that it was specifically geared towards adult acne, which I really have, and I get that when I am, you know, during that time of the month. I get hormonal stuff on my chin, and if I'm not eating right, I get stuff on my cheeks. I definitely know that, like, I need to get my eating back on track when it starts happening on my cheeks or like around my nose, but this guy really does help, and you get a ton of product. You just take the tiniest little dab and put it on any acne spots that you have, wake up the next morning, and they're really, really toned down. I really hope you guys enjoyed learning about some of my skincare products that I really love. I hope you have a Trader Joe's near you in case you're interested in any of these things. But you can get off-brand jojoba oil. It doesn't have to specifically be from Trader Joe's. So if you want a natural makeup remover that's going to hydrate your skin, definitely check out, you know, the link below. I'll try to find other places you can get jojoba oil. Make sure you like this video and subscribe down below if you are not already, and if you are, make sure you double check to make sure you are subscribed, and leave me beautiful comments in the comments section letting me know what skincare products you love, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Love you guys. Bye!